Welcome to Sunset Rewind. Every week we try to bring in a couple athletes and from the Sunset League and interview them. I'm here. My name is Charlie Brand. I'm with my partner, Taryn Rodriguez.
The answer.
The answer, man. And today, because the Battle of the Bay is this coming Saturday, we're lucky enough to have two athletes from Corona Del Mar with us. We feature today Cassie Dahl, who's a senior at Corona Del Mar, and Riley Carr, who's also a senior at Corona Del Mar. Why don't you introduce yourselves and tell us something about each of you? Go ahead, Cassie.
My name's Cassie. I'm a senior. I'm an outside hitter, and I'm committed to UC Riverside to play volleyball.
I'm a senior as well at Corona Del Mar. I've been playing volleyball for 5 years now, and I'm super excited to see what happens on Saturday.
That'll be fun. You've got a couple matches before that, so
Yeah.
take care of those first, but that'll be fun. I just think about this because Cassie's grandfather played basketball with me at UC Irvine when it first opened a long, long time ago. What kind of athletic parents do you have? Tell us, Cassie.
So yeah, my grandpa played basketball with you, and he talks about how much he loves it. And my mom played volleyball in high school. She went to Edison.
Edison.
And my dad played volleyball in Canada, and so did my sister. We were on the same high school team for a little while too.
Nice. Riley?
My dad currently still plays beach volleyball down at Coast Guard, and he's played volleyball indoor and beach growing up. My brother played volleyball up until his sophomore year in high school. Then he played lacrosse as well. And my mom was a dancer growing up, and that was kind of her.
Brother in lacrosse. GW Mix does a tremendous job.
He does,
with
yeah.
the lacrosse team at Corona Del Mar. I've been lucky enough to watch your team since you started playing in August and been to practices and watched it all. And it's amazing how much you guys have improved. Mm-hmm. You guys are really starting to, every single match you seem to play better and better. What do you think your team improvement is? What can you attribute that to?
I think just coming to practice and being intentional about every single rep, every single minute that we're there, and just we can see the improvement that we're having. And so it's giving us a lot of confidence, and we're walking into the gym a lot more confident, and it's just building, and it's really exciting.
How about you, Riley?
So our coaches talk a lot about the journey. It's about the process. And during practice, we start practice off in breakout groups, and we work on different positions. The passers are just doing free balls and down balls and serve receive. Cole Pender's with us on that, and he's on us.
He's pretty good.
Yes, he is.
It's amazing because he's very vocal
Yeah.
and loud, and then you get away from the game, and he's the funniest guy.
Yeah.
He's entirely different than what he is at the game.
Yeah, so I think overall, we've been able to come together, and it's about the journey. So we've definitely seen a huge improvement since August, and each and every day coming in with an intention, and we set the game. We're talking about the game that was coming up. We don't talk about the next week or the week after. We talk about the most recent game and what we're going to do to best prepare ourselves for them.
Perfect. What do you think individually your most improved part of your game is?
My most improved, I would say probably my serve receive. We do a lot of serve receive in practice, and being able, as an outside, it's really important to be able to hit and serve receive. So it's definitely something that we've improved in as a whole team and personally.
You talk to any volleyball coach, and they'll tell you passing, always. Mm-hmm. Every practice, I say it's like brushing your teeth. Every practice you're going to serve receive, you're going to dig, you're going to serve.
Exactly.
What about you, Riley?
I think my defensive positioning has been really crucial recently, and starting in the right spot, I've kind of adjusted based on each team we've played because it depends. But I think my defensive positioning has really come in handy when we're playing some good outsides, and I think I've seen a lot of improvement from there.
Personally, I can tell you your movement on the court is tremendously better than it was a month ago. You're really all over the court. And Cassie, I think the thing you've improved in most is your reach. You're now hitting the ball at maximum and not off of your ear right here. What has been your favorite match that you've had this season?
I would say definitely Los Al. We played them last week and we lost in 5, but I think it just showed how hard we can compete and that we can hold our own against one of the best teams in league, in the state. And it was just a lot of fun, really great energy.
Great energy. What about you, Riley?
Mine would be away at Marina.
I was at that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was, I mean, the energy in that game, I could barely hear myself talking on the court, and we were at an away game, which is kind of unusual. You would normally think that those away games would be less energy, we'd be less involved, but it was a crazy game to 5, and truly the energy, and it was electric in that gym.
Well, Marina's done a great job. Has really, really improved their environment and their level of play.
And their culture.
And the culture, which is all of that. Thank you, Taryn. Taryn, do you have some questions?
So yeah, that Marina game that you brought up, like I know it was a tough 5-set loss, but what do you think you enjoyed about that game, and what were the positives that you took away from that going into like the next game? I think you all played Edison and wound up winning that one.
I think that game was a huge tribute to our process, and that was the first game that we had really come together, and I think we played our best volleyball yet at that game. And it was just one of those games where the outcome wasn't what we had wanted, but the process and the journey, we saw our practice coming into our play, so it was helpful.
And how about you, Cassie?
Oh, I think it was one of our first 5-set matches of the year, and it was super exciting to be a part of that. And yeah, it definitely carried on to that Edison match. We had a lot of great energy, and it was such a fun game, truly.
If you two look back at your volleyball career, do you think that those matches are maybe the top of your career that you've ever played and competed at before?
I would say for sure.
Riley?
I would say, I mean, there's always Battle of the Bay. There's always the big ones. But when you're looking at besides those rivalry matches, for sure, Marina and Los Al.
Yeah, that's one thing when you, it's a little intimidating when you go into the Corona Del Mar gym and you see those banners up there. 75 years they have been successful. Starting at 75 is the first year. And that's a lot of pressure on you guys to continue that or build that. And it appears to me that you're really making big strides towards allowing this to be really successful. Mm-hmm. Taryn?
So your non-conference schedule was also pretty challenging as well, and Max does not duck anybody. Looking at it, at you all being at the halfway point of the season, like what could you assess everything going into the second half of the season and pretty much trying to make the finish line?
I think we're in a really good spot. I think you can already see the growth we've had as a team just from the beginning of August, Queens Court. We're a completely different team now. And, right, it's all about that process. And just, I think it's a big push to the end of the season, but I think we're in a really great spot.
I'm just looking forward to see how much we improve from now until the end. We've made so much improvement from August that it's just great to see how much further we can get.
Isn't it? It's been fun to watch you guys really become a team. Excited, everybody excited for each individual success story out there. And it really is it's a special thing in life. That's something you look back on 20 years from now and you go, gosh, remember how great that was?
And looking at the tomorrow's match, as of this recording, this is being recorded on Monday, you've got Huntington Beach. You all played them tough. I was at that matchup, and you all grinded that one out, made them sweat a little. Like, what can we all look forward to in the second half of the Sunset League and in that match against Huntington?
I think it's going to be a really great match. We've been working really hard. We've been preparing a lot. We were talking about we're going to focus on practice today about what we can do specifically against Huntington that will give us an advantage maybe, but I think it's going to be a really, really great game.
Max does a good job at looking ahead, and he watches their film from their last games and sends out kind of a breakdown of what our game plan is going to be against them. So we'll talk about that today, and we've been talking about it last week, but we've had a few great practices since Los Al, and we're going to come in and play our hardest
Carry that
tomorrow.
momentum with us.
Yeah, that could be a trap game in my opinion, but I think you all will be up for the challenge because, like I said, you played them tough, you caught a few bad breaks, and that set one could have gone either way, and I think you all definitely could have won that first set. So
It's I think that's what they're talking about, Taryn, is they're going to
Yes.
play every game better so you don't overlook tomorrow.
Right.
So we won't make it a trap game.
Right.
We're going to get out there and what happened in the past happened in the past. This is a whole new situation. Let's get to something a little better, more fun to talk about. Give us some funny stories about you and your team and your coaches, whatever. Who wants to go first?
You want to go?
I can. So, I mean, Hawaii was a great trip for us. Lots of bonding. We had a few extra coaches, Kelly Burgess, on that trip, and it was a great trip. We all had so much time outside of volleyball together, and there's so many laughs from that trip. We had a lot of time in the hotel, and the car rides was so much music blasting on our way.
Well, you stayed in Waikiki and played in Kailua.
Yes.
So that's a pretty good drive every day
Yes.
to and from the tournament.
Yes, yeah. We had some fun stories. Cole Pender isn't the best driver, in case you were wondering.
Oh boy.
Well, I could have told you that a long time ago. A long time ago. You know, it's amazing how bonding, a lot of trips are bonding, but the Hawaii trip, I think because of the culture in Hawaii, really is, as I've seen over the years, is the most bonding type of trip you can have.
It is.
Because it's, the people there are so great, the food's so great, everything's so great.
The water's clear.
Yeah, that's good. What about you, Cassie?
Funny stories. Yeah, we have this saying in our gym, our coach Cole Pender, whenever we're going up to take a big swing, he'll say like hammer time or deliver, and it just gives our hitters like a lot of confidence to just go and swing, and that's just what we've been saying a lot recently. in
He's
the
done a
gym.
good job with you hitters and with the libero. He's really done a great job. We can't overlook the other assistant, Sam Stafford, who's, in my opinion, one of the best coaches, high school coaches in Orange County. He always likes to be kind of in the background, but he knows the game, and he knows what to say, and he knows what will allow you to be successful.
Yeah, he's a really great coach. It's really clear to see how much the coaches care about you and how much they believe in you and how much like care and love they show you. And yeah, Coach Sam Stafford is always like, he's there, and then if he sees something, he'll go up to you, tell you a little something, and then back away, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, I can do it.
Well, I like even that approach. Some coaches are yelling and barking about this. He walks over, says something very peacefully and kindly, and he means it, and I think it's good. What do you think?
I think he brings kind of a different look to volleyball. He has come up with different drills that I've never done before, and even the other day our covering is kind of needing some work right now, and we did a drill the other day where it was 15 cover balls in 3 minutes. We had to get 15 kills off of covering, so that was a new drill for us. We hadn't done it yet this season, and I even saw an improvement the next game.
I think we did it right before the Los Al game, or we've been doing it right leading up to that Los Al game, and it gives our hitters like a lot of confidence to go and swing knowing the team's behind you to cover.
Yeah, you can go ahead and swing. Someone's going to pick it up if it gets blocked, which is great. Tell me some funny things that your coaches say and do. We've heard a little bit about Cole, but Max, does he say something all the same time? I mean, the same thing over and over again?
Max is more in the background in practices, and Cole's the very vocal one. I'd say Cole and Tommy Casey. They talk about.
Can't forget Tommy Casey.
You can't forget Tommy Casey.
Yeah.
He is very funny with Cole, and we talked a little about hammer time and deliver and no mercy. We have no mercy on the back of our shirts right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's super enthusiastic while we're playing. He'll be clapping, next one, this is it, just super enthusiastic, like really a lot of belief.
I was lucky enough to coach his mom and his aunt.
Really?
And they were both great players at Corona Del Mar in the past.
I'm going to take a guess and say Max Gamboa is a very high energy guy. I'm guessing on a scale of 1 through 10, he's a 10 in terms of that category.
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen your matches, and he does bring that high energy, and that's what I like about him. That's what all coaches should bring to the table, just high energy, just that positive mojo, and just give you all that boost to do the job and do your best to try to get the win.
Well, you've mentioned how Sam brings in new drills for you to do. what are the drills that you do every single practice?
Like,
There's
sorry.
no, go ahead. There's always 2 or 3 that you go, here we go again, doing the same drill again, but they're important, I'm sure.
Definitely, yeah. Riley was saying we do free ball and down ball every single practice. It's the first thing we do. We have to stick 20 in a row of each, and if we don't, we have to run. But I think it really has improved our game, so when we get those easy free balls and down balls, we're able to immediately convert. And
Who initiates that drill?
Cole. Coach
Cole
Cole.
does, okay. Stay on his good side. He can make it hard for you.
Oh yeah, he does.
So, what about you? What other drills do you think?
So after we do those breakout groups, we go into serve receive, and we do 6 on, and the rest are serving. And we try to run our middles through that. We run different things each day, normally like slides and threes, and then we go into 6-on-6 games.
You know, your setting has improved too tremendously. We can't overlook that. Because early in the year, that was kind of a question mark, and it really seems to have gotten you hitters in a position to be able to make good contact on it. Battle of the Bay, you obviously played the last 3 years, Riley, and you played last year, Cassie. Give us some feelings about Battle of the Bay. Is there anything you think about, or anything that bothers you, or anything that excites you more than a normal match would?
I think Battle of the Bay is such an energetic game. It's a time where the whole city comes. You know the people you're playing. You know the people in the stands. It's not like any other game, truly. It is one of the most memorable matches I will ever play in, and each year you come in nervous. Everyone's nervous. Everyone's ready to play, but it's truly a game that could go either way based on the energy in the gym. I mean, you can't even hear yourself talking.
You throw out your record because it
Yeah.
really doesn't matter. Not the best record doesn't win that a lot of the time. What about you, Cass?
last year I was not able to play at Newport Harbor, but I'm super excited for this year. It's going to be a great energy, and I'm really looking forward to it. But the one at CDM I played, and it's just all about staying calm and, you know, trusting like the process and just playing your own game. You know?
Well, the excitement you feel or you enjoy is what brings people back year after year after year to come watch, you know, that Battle of the Bay they played in at one time, which is great. Anything, Taryn?
So I actually do need to ask about Newport. Are you like friends with some of the Newport players, or do you like hang out with them whenever you're not like on the court or not in practice or whatnot?
Yes, definitely. And also we're on club with a few of them, so.
Any
it's
players in
exciting.
particular? Sorry to cut you off there.
Me and Cassie will be joining Talea over at Balboa
Nice.
this year, this upcoming year, with Pat Ian as well.
Love it. So you're
And Dan Glenn.
yeah.
And
Yes.
Dan Glenn.
Can't forget Dan, the godfather of Battle of the Bay. I say that biased because I am a big Dan Glenn fan and I'm a Newport guy. But one more thing I do got to ask about Battle of the Bay. It's on a Saturday. Does that kind of like bother you that it's on a Saturday, or is it like, meh, it is what it is?
It makes me more excited.
Me too.
I think more people are going to be there than we've ever seen. I think Saturday at 6 p.m. is a super exciting time. I mean, you think about like football games, and those are normally on the weekends, and I think it's really exciting to have Battle of the Bay on a Saturday.
That's a great outlook. You know, those type of things, the schedule change, you have no control over. But you do control how much energy you approach the game with.
Oh, yeah. I was about to say that's a perfect response, just because Saturday, if you have it on Thursday, that's a school night, but a Saturday, even though Sundays there could be other things, but Saturday you don't have school, you could just go to the match and cancel all your other plans.
Who in particular do you think brings out the most energy in your team?
On our team, I would say definitely Cooper and McKenna. They just bring such a great energy, and it's so infectious. And I think
Cooper just is now able to play. She came from Mater Dei, and she does add energy. But McKenna's, I mean, she serves, and the whole place goes crazy when she goes in to serve.
for sure.
Yeah.
McKenna, since last season, is always super electric on the court. She is the vocal one. She is always bringing so much energy, but Cooper is a new addition, and I think it's kind of a fresh spark to our team, and it's been great to have her.
Right. Who do you think, Taryn, adds the most energy to their team?
I was about to say Sam Sullivan, because when she comes in to serve, it's like I think she's like the unsung hero, because I see her serve and sometimes she gets like an ace, and that's kind of like the straw that stirs up the drink for the team. So talk to me about Sam Sullivan and how she comes in to give you all a spark and whatnot.
I think she always comes in to either serve us close to game point, and she has some really clutch serves that she's able to put in, make it tough on the other team, and it does a really great job for us.
People don't realize how tough that is. You're sitting, and then go in and serve. It's got to be in, and it's got to be hard. That's a lot of pressure. Hard to do that well, consistently,
She does a great job.
for a long time.
And it gets us all fired up, too.
Yeah. She's got a lot of movement on her serve. But McKenna's been doing a great job of serving, too.
Yeah, those serves kind of remind me of Campbell Jensen of UC Irvine, who, Charlie, you're familiar with because you broadcast those matches. So and it just has a little bit of a wobble, and then it like throws the other team off balance. That's how I kind of assess it.
Thank you guys for taking the time to come and be a part of this.
Of course.
We're-
Thank you for having us.
Oh, absolutely. Thank Jason. Everything they do here is first class, and it's great. We'll be looking forward to seeing both of you guys in action on Saturday. I'll be doing a UCI ESPN deal, but Taryn will be on the mic.
I'll be there.
So he'll be announcing. But thank you for being a part of it. Thank you to Sunset Rewind. Do your spiel.
Yes, thank you to our amazing crew, James Krupe, Big Game James, for producing. Also, thank you to Sam Bray, the man behind the glass. Make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube page. We're trying to reach 10,000 subscribers. We would greatly appreciate it. Definitely also follow us on social media on X, Instagram, and TikTok at sunset_rewind. And also check out our website, sunsetrewind.com, for all things Sunset League, not just for volleyball, but for other sports as well. So he's Charlie Brand. I'm Taryn Rodriguez. Thank you all for watching. Take care. And as always, God bless.